Good afternoon. We are here to announce a new initiative with the Tampa Police Department that I believe will be beneficial to the entire city. As chief, I'm committed to ensuring our department is equipped with the tools that allow us to effectively communicate with the community that we serve. Today, I'm pleased to share that we've added another tool to our arsenal called SPIDR Tech. It's a Versaterm company, and this platform allows us to better serve crime victims through automated text messages and real-time updates. Here's how this service would work. When a community member calls, say you were a victim of an auto burglary, they would call and a text message would be sent to the victim advising that an officer has been dispatched to the call. If the officer was delayed en route for whatever reason may pop up, maybe a traffic crash with serious injuries, then a text message would go to that victim, letting them know that that officer was delayed en route. Once the officer clears the call, it would provide another text message to the victim, providing the officer's name, contact information, report number, and then also ask how our level of service was. This is a one-year pilot program funded by our annual budget, and currently we have 14 service calls that'll be using this SPIDR Tech. Obviously, not every call for service will receive a text messages. Clearly, we're not going to send them to people involved in a domestic. So we have leveled certain calls for service now. In addition to keeping our community informed through the entire investigative process, if your call or your case was actually referred to a detective, you would even further receive another text message letting you know that your case was referred to Detective Smith or whatever the detective's name might be with their contact information. So if you think of this kind of like Amazon, if you have a package being delivered and that package is delayed and you're expecting it at a certain day and time, now you're getting that real-time communication and updates on our level of service. So we feel this is something that's very engaging and will bring us to the next level of communicating with our citizens. Any questions?
What made you guys think you need this?
The company that we have for our records management system is Versaterm, and this is a sub-company that they just recently procured, and we saw it. We were simply amazed by the level of engagement, and that's something that we wanted to pilot and test.
You said there's 14?
14 initial calls for service, types of calls that would be like typically delayed calls, like a burglary, an auto burglary, those types of calls.
Any other types of crimes besides like an auto burglary or something like that?
We have an initial list of 14 that we can provide you with, and eventually that may grow.
And then what's the cost of the pilot program?
It's $187,000 for the year.
And how long will it run for?
I'm sorry?
Does it run?
But for a year, it'll be a one-year pilot program.
How do you kind of grade success, failure of the program during the pilot program?
Well, already engaging our communications with our citizen is going to be a success right in and of itself. We've already been running this for several weeks now, and we're getting a lot of positive feedback. Any way we can communicate more in the community will be a success.
You would call 911 and then it would pick you up?
Correct. You can call 911. You can also text 911. This would just be a response letting you know what we're doing to assist you.
How do you think the officers will feel about this?
You know, it's something that we actually went out and did roll calls and trained them. And once you understand how it works, I think the biggest concern is like a high profile call or domestic. It's not saying when the officer is going to arrive. It's not like a Domino's Pizza where you see the Domino's Pizza driving in your neighborhood. You don't see that. Obviously, that's a concern for our safety, so that's why that's not available.
So it's more to say, hey, we're on our way.
Correct. We're on our way, or for whatever reason, we got delayed en route. And at the end, think of it as like an electronic business card. You get a text message. Who was that officer again? What was their contact? What was my report number? It's all coming to a text message. And then you can provide us feedback on our service.
Do you have any, this is kind of off topic, but do you have any thoughts on the Florida Supreme Court ruling against Marcy's law today?
We just received that today as well, and our legal team is reviewing it. And if we need to make changes to our policy, we will.
Questions for our defense as well. But in response to Monday morning's attack on the city, just a general response to another violent incident.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's completely unacceptable. Our detectives are working right now, and they have some great leads. in that case, and the leads are coming from public, so we appreciate all the videos that people are sharing, and to continue to do that.
Are the patrols up since the second incident?
So our patrols have been up there since it's happened, and we're going to continue to be out there in full force. And I think if you look at our social media, you can see our results from last weekend.
Any other precautions you guys are taking or asking the residents to take any kind of precautions?
Nothing that we've already been doing, that we're out there, and we'll be out there in full force. If you see an officer or you see anything, please say something. And you can provide that walk up to an officer you see in Ybor. You can text us. Anyways, just communicate anything you see that might be suspicious.
Thank you.